Hello guys, and welcome back to Skyrim. First things first, the Dark Brotherhood Forever is indeed the quest which repeats pretty much forever for just killing random contracts, basically. So not much point in continuing these. You've seen how they go, and that's just how they keep going. So let's do Waking Nightmare instead. Which means we need to follow the guy to Nightcaller Temple, which is obviously outside. Someone asked in the comments about if I have a horse, why don't I use it? Apparently I walked, even though I had the horse there. That's because, even in Oblivion, I rarely played with horses. With fast traveling available, I barely ever even use them at all. And kind of the same goes in this game, so...
Follow me. It's this way.
Even though I have one, I tend to just forget and then not use it. Even though it's standing right there, just because I'm still not used to having a horse.
It feels good to finally have a chance to help these people. Helplessly watching them suffer has been difficult.
Oh. Walk on. I seem to recall this was quite a fun quest as well, so...
The tower on that hill is our destination. People around here call it the Tower of the Dawn. I'm not familiar with the tower's history, but it was deserted for quite a long time before Nightcaller Temple was established inside. When the temple was active, the priests would rarely be seen in Dawnstar. They preferred to live a solitary existence. The temple's been abandoned for decades now. Ironic, isn't it? A ruin within a ruin. There's a small shrine to Mara I established inside the tower's entry hall. I was hoping to seek spiritual guidance from her.
That's the annoying thing. I'm faster than him, so I have to, like, walk and then stop, and walk and stop. I seem to recall there was some option for walking slower, but I don't remember which one that was, if any. And up there is where we need to go. Let's see if he follows us if we take the lead. Oh, he does. Nice. We have the stamina to run anyway. Oh. Trolls. Frost trolls, to be precise. They're quite strong, but I'm stronger. And the good thing is, we get troll fat. Which I think is... what does it do again? Resist poison, fortify two-handed. I think for the fortify potions can be quite expensive, so quite good to sell. Snowberry. And I think this is the place. Nightcaller Temple. So... in we go! And of course the call continues to tell me which quests you want me to do next. Do I have to meet him outside first? And listen to some speech, maybe. The wilds of Skyrim are teeming with deer. They are docile creatures, but serve as food for much of the province's more savage beasts. I've killed some, I believe.
Before we enter, I must warn you about the dangers that could be lurking within. Years ago, this temple was raided by an orc war party seeking revenge. They were being plagued by nightmares, just like the people of Dawnstar.
Were they successful?
No. Knowing they could never defeat the orcs, the priests of Vermina released what they called the miasma, putting everyone to sleep.
Why is it dangerous if they're asleep?
I'm concerned that when this place is unsealed, the miasma will dissipate, and they'll awaken. Both orcs and priests alike.
What does the miasma do?
The miasma was created by the priests of Vermina for their rituals. It's a gas that places the affected in a deep sleep. Because the rituals would last for months or even years, the miasma was designed to slow down the aging process.
Is the gas dangerous?
Sadly, yes. The longer an individual is exposed to the miasma, the more the mind can become damaged. Those who've been under the effect of it for extended periods of time have been known to lose their minds entirely. In some cases, a few never awoke at all.
So,
once we get inside, all will become clear.
Chances are we're going to be facing a few mad orcs and some mad priests. Fun times. Luckily this quest, well, I don't know, maybe not luckily, but...
Yes, my son. What is it I can help with?
I'm not your son. But yeah. I know this quest, so this is not a blind thing. Okay, tell me, how do we get in?
Give me just a moment, and I'll have this open.
Oh. More that way? Yes. A greater soul gem. Well, I'll take it all. Interesting. He knows the place well.
Now I can show you the source of the nightmares. Over here.
This better not be the miasma. Oh. Okay.
Behold the...
Okay, I just wanted to use the arrow to zoom in, but, well...
Yes, my son. What is it I can help
Okay, I
with?
can't repeat the dialogue either, sorry. Anyway, that thing down there is causing the bad dreams, the nightmares. And it's the skull
This
of
way,
corruption.
my son.
Never should have come here. No more.
Do they have... Well, they definitely have my arrows. At
Damn
least
it.
some of them.
The priests must have activated this barrier when the miasma was released.
Looks difficult to breach.
Impossible, actually. I wonder. There may be a way to bypass the barrier, but I must check their library and confirm it can be done.
You seem to know an awful lot about this place.
I suppose there's no point in concealing the truth any longer. My knowledge of this temple comes from personal experience. I was a priest of Vermina.
Why keep it a secret?
When the orcs invaded the temple, I fled. I left my brothers and sisters here to die. I've spent the last few decades living in regret and seeking redemption from Mara. And by her benevolence, I will right my wrongs.
Alright, I'm ready.
I still have my key to the library. Whenever you're ready, let's move on.
I just told you I'm ready. Okay. How can the skull be affecting Dawnstar?
Lore holds that the skull of corruption holds a constant hunger for the memories of others. The skull has been out of touch for so long, I fear it's gained the ability to reach out on its own and try to feed. What it does with these memories is just conjecture, and an argument for scholars and historians to this very day.
Fair enough.
Vermina resides in a strange realm known as Quagmire, a nightmarish land where reality shifts upon itself in seemingly impossible ways.
Didn't want that. But it doesn't matter. Okay, library.
The miasma was created by the priests of Vermina for their rituals. It's a gas that places the affected.
I really was just checking if I have to tell him to open the library, but I think he's gonna do it himself. And this can be dropped.
It's just up here.
Yep.
Be careful.
Please.
We're
go
certain
for it.
to find more of the awakened within.
That's fine, they were no problem. Unless the awakened priests are stronger.
For Dawnstar!
They're still here. Stop them!
Who's still here? Me? I'm still here, and I'm not going anywhere. Maybe he was talking about the orcs. So don't worry, they're not going anywhere either. Okay, this library has seen better days. But I suspect we're looking for a very specific book.
This library used to be filled with arcane volumes. Now look at it. Almost everything's been burned.
Well, the orcs got
I hope
as
the
far as
tome we
this,
need is
so
still intact.
16 Accords of Madness. Version 6.
Someone there? You're mine.
Time for your final rest.
You think you stand a chance?
Oh,
Benevolence, you shall not stop us!
well, he handled the orc very well. And these guys have random alchemy ingredients, which is nice. And potions of magicka. So, this book?
Barring any more interruptions, perhaps we can locate the information I need. Barring any more interruptions, perhaps we can locate the information I need.
Yeah. What am I looking for?
We're looking for a book of alchemical recipes called the Dreamstrider. The tome bears the likeness of Vermina on the cover. It should be here somewhere.
Okay.
If you'll check the shelves around the balcony, I'll check around the lower level.
The kind of thing I found a little annoying about this quest is that you're supposed to locate that book, but the quest pointer tells you where it is. Oh. I swear I could make that jump if I were a little better at jumping. There we go. The Dreamstrider. Let's read this. I'll check how long it is. It's okay, I'll read this out. For over 1,000 years, the priests of Vermina have been masters of the art of alchemy. The complexity and potency of their mixtures are nothing short of legendary. These alchemical treasures are so highly sought after that a single draught showing up on the black market can command sums in the sums in the tens of thousands of septums. Of the numerous potions that have surfaced to date, Vermina's torpor is perhaps the most impressive. A single sip of this viscous liquid places the imbiber in a state known as the Dreamstride. This condition allows the subject to experience the dreams of another as if they were actually there. The subject becomes an integral part of the dream, behaving as if they belong. To any other entities in this dream state, the subject will be mistaken for the dreamer. The subject will even find his mannerisms, speech patterns, and knowledge expanded appropriately. To an observer, after the subject has imbibed the potion, they will appear to vanish. As the subject traverses distances within the dream, they will also be traversing distances in the actual world. When the torpor's effect has expired, the subject will fade back into reality within the exact location projected within the Dreamstride. Some Dreamstrides have transported their subjects a few feet, and some have appeared thousands of miles from their origin in a matter of minutes. It is to be noted that Dreamstride is highly dangerous and presents the subject with numerous pitfalls. In certain dreams, subjects have been exposed to life-threatening scenarios such as sicknesses, violence, and even death. In most cases, the subject simply fades back to our world without harm, but in some instances the subject never reappeared and was assumed to have expired, or the subject reappeared deceased. It is also quite possible that the subject could reappear in a precautious or hazardous location in reality, even though that location appeared safe within the Dreamstride. Vermina's torpor is as mysterious and elusive as the priests that created it. It's unknown whether this unique transport mechanism is a result of the torpor itself or simply the odd machinations of Vermina, but the potential for using the Dreamstride to penetrate seemingly impassable obstacles certainly outweighs its mysterious nature. So now at least we know what we're gonna have to do to get past that barrier. Hello.
Yes, my son. What is it I can help with? Let me take a look. Mara be praised. There is a way past the barrier to the inner sanctum. It involves a recipe for a liquid known as Vermina's torpor.
Is that some type of potion?
Yes. The torpor grants an ability the priests of Vermina called the Dreamstride, using dreams to travel distances in the real world.
That's amazing.
Quite amazing, yes. Alchemy and the blessings of a divine, distilled down into a ingestible liquid. Sadly, I have yet to see it function in person.
I'm going to be your test subject then.
As a sworn priest of Mara, the elixir won't work for me. The torpor will only work for priests of Vermina, or the unaffiliated.
I don't know, I've served some Diedrich Lords. Does that count? Sounds dangerous. How can you be certain?
I will not lie to you. There is some risk involved. The last time the torpor was imbibed could have been decades ago. But I swear upon Lady Mara that I will do everything within my power to prevent any harm from befalling you.
Do you know where we can find the torpor?
I believe there is a laboratory in the East Wing. If we proceed there, we should be able to locate a sample.
Okay. What will the Dreamstride feel like?
You'll be viewing the memory of another through your own eyes and with your own body. Those around you will perceive you as normal, and you will find the words you utter may not be your own. Thanks to all of these odd principles, there is quite a lot of debate as to whether this is really a dream or just the machinations of Vermina.
How will I know when to awaken?
I will watch over you as you slumber to ensure your safety. If I deduce anything is amiss, I will use my arts to bring you back. Otherwise, I am uncertain what will end your Dreamstride. Perhaps when Vermina's curious appetite has been filled.
Fair enough.
The laboratory adjoins the library. I'm hoping we'll find a sample of the torpor left undamaged.
Or else the recipe, that would also work. I wonder if I can hit them before they wake up. I can. Just like Jogger. Headshot. Charcoal, leather. I'm not interested. And neither do I care too much for... Aw, it looked like a nice headshot, really. I just kind of gave him some jewelry. Oh well. Please don't ruin my sneaking again. Followers always ruin your sneaking. Oh, come on.
We fight to the last.
What's it doing?
Kill the defiler! That's all you've got!
Feel the benevolence of March.
Enough!
He just ran into my arrows twice.
Just give up. You can't win.
It's not the smart thing to do at all. Oh. You're still alive. There we go. I'm sorry for hitting you twice, person. Erandur.
Now that they've been dealt with, we need to find the torpor.
How will I know what it looks like?
It should be in a small bottle, very similar to a potion. I'll begin searching up here.
Okay.
The torpor should be in a tall bottle with dark liquid. If you find it, bring it to me.
And once again, we do, of course, get the location on our compass anyway, so we don't need to search. Which is a bit disappointing. I would have preferred if we had to do some searching at least. Didn't really want the ale, but that's okay. Ooh, a Deidre heart. Very rare and quite valuable.
Yes, my son. What is it I can help with?
That was a good shot. Nothing. I just want that stuff.
Yes, my son. What is it I can help with?
Many Marco, King of Worms. Alchemy increased to 69.
Yes,
I should do
my
alchemy
son.
again after this
What is
recording
it I can
session,
help
actually.
with?
I think I will. Since I'm getting a lot of stuff here. Might as well. I know dog meat is not an alchemy ingredient, but I can always throw it away later. And another Deidre heart. Nice. And another one. Wow. That's why I like looting alchemy labs. Minor magicka. The minor ones are really not that useful, but I will obviously take them anyway. Vampire dust for invisibility. The good thing about invisibility is that the Chorus Axe, which we found a lot of down below in the far reaches and in the Dwemer ruins. And there's the Torpor. They have invisibility as one of their effects, and they are really common, so any other item that I find which grants invisibility, I can now use to actually make an invisibility potion, and thus give me... Okay, so that's the way out. I'll have to go here anyway. And thus giving me a fair bit of money, because, as I said, all of them will basically give me an invisibility potion.
Yes, my son. What is it I can help with?
I found the Torpor.
I'm relieved you discovered a bottle intact. This place looks as though it was ransacked by the orcs. So, I've taken us this far, but you need to guide us the rest of the way. Drink.
Here? Now?
Dawnstar's fate rests in that tiny bottle. The longer we wait, the more damage Vermina could be doing to those poor people. I understand your hesitation, but I promise you that it works.
Fair enough.
Let's continue.
Okay.
We still have much to do.
Auto-saving on the menu. I should really disable that, but... meh. So, where are you? Okay, supposedly it's a health potion. At least that's what it classifies as.
The orcs have breached the inner sanctum, Brother Varen.
We must hold. We can't allow the skull to fall into their hands.
But no more than a handful of us remain, brother.
Then we have no choice. The miasma must be released.
The miasma? But brother...
We have no alternative. It's the will of Vermina. And what about you, Brother Casimir? Are you prepared to serve the will of Vermina?
I've made my peace. I'm ready.
Then it's decided. Brother Casimir, you must activate the barrier and release the miasma. Let nothing stop you. Brother Thoric, we must remain...
Agreed. To the death.
And what might you... Then let it be done. Farewell, my brother.
I apparently don't have any weapons. Never mind. No reason not to get drunk while the temple is invaded by orcs.
I fought for real.
And I'm here to activate the miasma.
You'll need to do better than that.
And activate the barrier as well. I hope I'm going the right way.
I knew it.
But it seems to be there's not that many options really. Go in the way, thank you.
I'll bathe in your blood. No one, you're a fool.
Release the Kraken.
I'll see you. I'll gut you.
Oh. I'm apparently back. Hey. Hello. Hey, I'm back. Okay, fine. It's disabled.
It worked. Mara be praised. You vanished after drinking the torpor and materialized on the other side. I've never seen anything quite like it.
That was a strange dream, though. It was remarkable, as if I were really there.
How I envy you. I can only imagine the excitement of seeing history through the eyes of another. Sadly, I am resigned to just reading of its wonders through my research of the skull.
We can discuss it later. We need to proceed.
Indeed. My reverence for Vermina's machinations should not take precedence over our mission. My apologies. The inner sanctum lies ahead. We must reach the skull and put an end to Dawnstar's troubles. Lead on, my friend. Come. We must get to the skull and destroy it.
I've got a feeling that's not going to be quite as easy. Oh, come on. Okay, that guy apparently is dead already. And so is that guy. I don't like it when my followers run ahead that much. Not that he is actually a follower quite yet, but still. They ruined my sneaking. Okay, that's already a corpse. Minor restoration, I'll take it. Anything in the wardrobe? Of course not. Well, nothing of value. I don't care too much about clothes.
Huh? No!
Good night. And that guy is apparently dead. Jug of milk. That's so nice. Okay, no worries there as well. Adept. Adept is a little more difficult than novice, I seem to recall. At least it sounds like it should be. There we go. If he didn't run ahead like that... Oh.
Is someone...
Nah, you're all alone. Don't worry about it. If he didn't run ahead like that, it would be a little easier to sneak. Cool way to die, I guess.
Oh! Bastard! No!
And it seems like my friend didn't even notice that orc. It's like, oh, I'm getting up now, I'm no longer dead. Okay, you do that, I'll just walk by, it doesn't matter. Okay, soul gem fragments. I still don't really know what these do. I think there's a quest associated with them, but I don't have that yet.
Wait. Baron, Thoric, you're alive. No thanks to you, Casimir. I no longer use that name. I'm Miranda, priest of Mara. You're a traitor. You left us to die and then ran before the miasma took you. No, I was scared. I wasn't ready to sleep. Enough of your lies. I can't allow you to destroy the skull, priest of Mara. Then you leave me no choice. By her benevolence, you shall not stop us. That's all you've got? Ah!
Okay. Well, they stand in my way. I'm gonna have to put them down.
Victory is yours. I submit.
And then he heals himself again.
Good enough.
Vermina, forgive me.
I surrender, I surrender. No, wait, I don't. I heal myself. You're a cheater, that's what you are. And you died for it. But anyway, we will find out what's up with that thing next time. Bye-bye.